And there's a crypt like here, but it doesn't seem to be. I guess it would be a dragon burial. Huh. That's kind of interesting. Let's see what our map says. We have to go straight through Dawnstar to get. No, don't set custom this. Remove it, jackass. Oh, god damn it. Why is clicking automatically set? That should be changed, like, immediately. So there's my destination. I'm a fair bit away. Grub was there. And then a quarter of the way there. And that's probably a troll of some sort. Oh, an archer. Bandits. Fantastic. Hey, you just take shots at the guy riding the horse, dumbass. See how well that works out for you. Now there's an arrow in my horse's ass. A fucking sniper. Wow. There's an arrow in my horse's ass. Who the fuck is sniping me from halfway across the map? That's what I want to know. Dawnstar is actually right here. So I'm just gonna go around these rocks and do it this way. Do it this way. That way whoever's sniping at me can't snipe at me anymore. Wow, it was literally right over these rocks. Awesome. And off the horse we go. And there goes that wagon.
You've come to
Sup,
Dawnstar
lady?
at a strange time, friend. Seems everyone in the town is having nightmares.
Oh, everyone in town's having nightmares. They're always having nightmares. Actually, I do have that Dawnstar Museum quest. Which I probably couldn't knock out right now. Let me check my quests. Miscellaneous. It's right here.
Your ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
You seem to have problems.
I beg you, don't go into Silas's museum.
But it's a quest. Oh, delicious coffee. Once again, it's a
Silas
quest.
comes from one of the oldest families in Dawnstar. They have a complicated history. Several
Okay.
of his ancestors belonged to the Mythic Dawn, the cult that almost destroyed Tamriel. His family's
Really?
involvement was only found out well after the crisis had died down, but it still ruined their reputation. They were outcasts. And now Silas is back, and this museum to the Mythic Dawn is his way of trying to rebuild his family's pride. It's misguided.
You sound jealous. I know who Mythic Dawn are. I played Oblivion. Why would you ask that?
Not a student
Whatever.
of history, I see. It's for the best. They're a group that should be forgotten. The only thing you need to know is that they almost destroyed the world, and they were stopped a long time ago.
By someone who was played by me.
That museum is a mistake.
And here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend.
Cool.
Yes, my collection of artifacts from a group that toppled an empire. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for.
Okay, that sounds good.
Let's talk inside.
Sounds like an interesting quest we've just started. This could be interesting.
Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I made. The tapestries hung here and outside were found in hideouts, where members of the Mythic Dawn would meet and plot. The cult's greatest accomplishment was the assassination of the Septim Dynasty and the opening of the Oblivion Gates.
Oh, really? What do you have here?
Burned paper is all that remains of the fabled Mysterium Xarxes, The blasphemous book written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. It said that Mankar Cameron used the book to open a portal to a paradise where all his followers would live forever.
I remember that guy. He was fucking insane.
The commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes were written by the Mythic Dawn cult leader, Mankar Cameron. He promised a paradise awaited his followers when they died, that they would be reborn by Mehrunes Dagon's side.
Cool. What about this? You're talking about it, then you... Fine.
Did you have any questions about the museum? Or would you...
Okay, this job.
History first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group. And they're right here, in Skyrim.
How convenient. You'd think they would have went to different corners of the earth. And you want me to get these presents.
Gonzol and Draskua are dangerous marauders. And the third owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked.
That seems like a real nut job. But whatever. I almost forgot to turn my fan on. That would have been terrible for my computer. But now it's on. Let's steal your bread and wine. Sleep in a bed you own. Steal from your wardrobe. Well, honestly, I can just open this display case properly and just... No, I can't. It doesn't even give me the option. I could open every other fucking display case. Wow, those robes actually look pretty tempting. Oh, look at me, I'm hidden. And... not quite. Quick save just in case. Taking these Mythic Dawn robes. And what do they do? Let's see. Whoops. That was my mistake. The 75% faster magic regeneration is interesting. That's almost enough, I think, to do quite a bit of spells. If you can buy enough time. So, all in favor of delaying the main quest for now. To go off and do that quest, that's me. And that's basically what I want. Let's see. Here we are. So, 3 quest markers. In 3 directions. And thus our quest begins. Where on the map are these? Oh, they're not anywhere near where I can ride, apparently. Okay, which direction was I facing anyway? This direction, so. Okay, how far out are these? They refuse to show on my map. Okay, one's in Morthal. See, where are the other 2? One's at Dead Crone Rock. That's probably the 2 that were really close together. The third one was over here somewhere. I'd say somewhere enough times, right? And that's Morthal. Quest marker there, there's a quest marker there. Oh, it's at some random place way by Falkirk. So we have some exploring to do after we get this one. That'll be just fantastic. Oh boy. I'm not sure what the point of picking the locks on shops would be, since you can't buy anything when you're not in business anyway. Kind of pointless, in my honest opinion. So then, let us just walk